Please work. Go live. We're live. Say hi, Internet.
Hi, Internet.
Perfect. I'm going to turn this on. I'm bailiff. All rise.
Superior Court of the State of Kentucky, of the State of County of Fayette, Department 209. The Honorable Judge Fisher, presiding, is now in session. Please be seated.
Your Honor, if you'll welcome us back and kind of reestablish what we're doing here today.
Welcome everyone for coming again. Today this is delivering your case with the four witnesses providing direct examination, and then the prosecution will be countering with the cross-examination, and then making the light and 20-minute examination for each witness. Juries remember that you have to decide on the best attorney, best witness, best moment, and best costume, and defense weapons. Let's do it.
Nice. Are they prepared to call the first witness? What's that? Sure. Ask you, are you prepared to call your first witness? What did they say? Okay, so they call her first witness.
Yeah. We called Genghis Khan to the witness stand.
Are you ready to speak?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hang on, we need to swear him in.
Genghis Khan, do you swear to tell the truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may be seated.
Are you ready to speak?
I will remind everyone to make sure that you're speaking very loudly and clearly. When I went back and watched, it's very difficult to hear you guys. So make sure, and I want the jury to be able to hear everything as well. So speak loud and clear.
Are you ready to speak?
Yes. Who are you?
Genghis Khan / Chinggis Khan.
How are you related to the Mongol Empire?
I was the first named Khan and brought them to power.
How is your army organized?
Well, we controlled them in groups of like 10, 100, 1,000, 1,000, and we always had one man controlling 10 people.
How did you promote your soldiers up these ranks?
I promoted them through merit, not family steps.
How did your army defeat such larger armies?
We use strategies, and tactics like feigning retreats to lure enemies into a trap and destroy them.
Did you destroy every city that you conquered?
No, only those who resisted.
How did you treat the cities that did surrender?
The cities that surrendered were spared and became part of the Mongol Empire. We gave them cultural freedom and protection. We believe God gave people different ways to men, so we are tolerant and to other religions.
Wait, did we already present this? Okay, cool. So then you just have bring back document 9.
I'll have to bring back document 9. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you having him reread a section again? Just to jog the jurors' memory? I can read it, have him read it off here. Can you? Yeah, absolutely. Just tell him where you'd like to start.
Like we Mongols?
Yeah.
Oh, you Mongols. Perfect. Yep. Okay.
We Mongols believe that there is but one God, by whom we live and by whom we die, and towards him we have upright hearts. But just
as God gave us different fingers to the hand, so it is given different ways to men.
Yes, Your Honor. Wait, what is your definition of barbaric?
It's being like,
Do you want to connect this back? Can you have him connect this back? Sorry, why did you bring this up? Or are you getting to it?
Bring it back.
Like, why did you have him read that? No, here, just Your Honor, could we have 1 moment? Yeah. Ready? Ready! We got a lot hard, bro.
What is all this mean?
it pretty much means that even though we believe in one religion as ourselves, we knew that it's okay to have other religions within our empire.
Okay. What is your definition of barbaric?
It's pretty much like savage, unorganized, like they're just trying to run in, and unsophisticated at all.
Okay. Do you think that the Mongols defined these words?
Say that again, please.
Yeah, speak a little bit louder, please.
Oh, sorry. Do you think the Mongols defined the words that you just said?
No, we weren't barbarians because we conquered our city efficiently with close fighting, with smart strategy.
Objection, Your Honor, speculation. That's his opinion, not a fact.
Chance to respond to that? Should the judge allow it or not?
I mean, I'm trying to say how, like, he was the leader, so, like, he will very much know, and it's not speculation. He led a lot of people.
You literally asked, do you think that's his opinion?
Yeah, but I'm the leader.
What is,
He also said in his reply, in my opinion, it was very
What is it called, like in there, the master witness? Expert witness. We clarified this in the beginning where
Do you guys want a second?
we haven't clarified this.
You guys need
No,
a
we
minute?
didn't. The very beginning
Okay.
said,
Yes,
how
Your
did
Honor.
I lead it? That was the first rule.
yeah.
Ask Your Honor.
Can we get, like, 30 seconds? Yo. So, I would like to object this objection because he is an expert and he was the very first and most grand leader in the Mongols and he literally created them. So, he is an expert.
You haven't stated that he's an expert with the judge yet. It's just your opinion that he's an expert.
No, it's not my opinion. First of all, I said, how are you related to the Mongol Empire?
That's not what you said. It matters what the judge said.
Yeah.
You have to ask the judge.
Permission to treat him as an expert.
Okay, so again, just like we did with Katuz, now we understand that this is an expert on Mongolian society, and therefore we can allow testimony based off of opinion and speculation of you.
Can I continue with my question?
Yes, Your Honor, sir.
Can I continue with my question?
Your Honor, make sure you're speaking up.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think the Mongols were barbaric?
No, I don't think we were barbaric because we conquered our cities effectively and had smart strategies like luring them in to kill them and take over. And and defeat our enemies even if they outnumber us.
No more further questions, Your Honor.
I can't hear you. Sorry, would you like to provide a cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor, I would.
Yes.
So you were the Great Khan, correct?
Yeah, James Khan / James Khan.
And you led the military, correct?
There you go.
And you led the military, correct?
Yes.
So is it true that you killed the Khwarezmian Empire?
We took over them, but we have to.
Objection, non-responsive. It's a yes or no question.
Yes or no? Is it true that you killed the Khwarezmian Empire?
Yes.
Do you know how many people were killed on that conquest? Wait, how many people do you think you killed on that conquest?
Wait.
That's not even
Attorney Olson, would you like to submit some evidence to suggest how many were killed?
I would like to submit document 4, like exhibit like G.
Yeah, so, and then tell the jury this too, right? So, if you could read off of whatever you just told him to read. Tell the jury what he's going to read.
He's going to read the numbers of the people killed in Khwarezm.
So the 5.
Yeah, those first five.
Okay, so then maybe say in Bukhara, how many were killed?
In Bukhara, how many were killed?
Reported deaths were by either not even 30,000.
In Samarkand, how many were killed?
By Persian Khanate, 30,000.
In Merv, how many were killed?
By Persian chronicler, 700,000.
In Mejapur, how many were killed?
By Persian chronicler, 1,747,000.
And in Herat, how many were killed?
By chronicler, reported deaths were 1.6 million.
Thank you.
Can you scroll down for that?
Yes, this is also,
Yeah, can you read that number book?
well, no, you would bring that up in your redirect. Correct?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe.
So, just doing some quick math, you killed about 4,107,000 people, correct? Okay, and a little bit more battle tactics. Is it true that your armies would set the fat of their victims on fire during battle and catapult them over into the cities they were destroying? And of course, you would lie to your opponents about giving them safety, even once they yielded, so that they would come out, and then you would slaughter all of them, except the ones you wanted for slaves, correct? So you slaughtered even the civilians who surrendered.
Did you want to submit evidence?
Yes, I'd like to submit, exhibit, like, H, which is document
3, I believe.
3, yeah.
It should be right down here, I believe.
Would you please read,
You right here?
yeah, please read just that last paragraph.
While they are pitched before the fortification, they speak enticing words to the inhabitants, making them many promises to induce them in stranger into their hands. If a stranger to them, they say, "Come out," so that we may count you according to our custom. And when they come out, they seek out the artisans among them and keep those to the others, with the exception that they would wish to have a place in.
Thank you. So, do you still think that you didn't kill even the ones who surrendered?
In certain cases.
Your Honor, as you can see, we have evidence right here that shows that you didn't indeed kill the ones who surrendered. I mean,
Rejecting non-responsive, he's not
Yeah.
answering the question
he's not
truthfully.
answering the question truthfully, Your Honor.
Tell the truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth.
So, thank you, Your Honor.
Guys are badgering our witness.
Can I make a case to the judge? Why are they badgering your witness?
You keep talking over Genghis, and as you can see, he's getting nervous. We're getting
Well, your witness is being non-responsive and maybe possibly lying on their own. Overruled.
You're not letting him talk, and you need to wait for him to talk.
Objection, this is his questioning,
Yeah,
not
you
his
need to wait.
answer. It's a yes or no question.
Yeah, you need to wait for the yes or no answer.
So he should keep elaborating if he's not responsive.
You might have not.
He did say yes or no question. Don't text him. He won't let him respond. Yes, he will.
Okay, let's continue.
Wait, you said overruled?
Yes.
Alright.
May I continue, Your Honor? So, yes or no? You slaughtered, at least in Khorasan, and possibly in a lot of other places, you slaughtered even the civilians who surrendered, correct? No further questions, Your Honor. You may be seated.
You got questions?
Yes, please. Actually, look out. So, if we look at document 4 again, we'll read them. Oh yeah. Can you read this for me?
You can come over here if you need to read it.
Oh, wait, you can't make someone talk about that.
These casualty figures are found in George Marshall's sword from the east. Despite very probable exaggerations, there is a opinion among chroniclers of the time and our historians of today that the number of deaths in Niger was staggering.
So, this states that there was very probable exaggeration, and this is not very accurate.
Objection. You're supposed to be asking the witness questions, not stating to the jurors and
What does this state in this sentence?
So pretty much what it says is that even though based on these numbers, they're way exaggerated. So like if it says 1.6 million, it might actually be like 500K, which is much bigger than it was actually.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation. Since although there is exaggeration, the numbers were still staggering, meaning that although there is that exaggeration, it can't be that it's true. To cut it.
But it only said in one city.
you're only responding to your attorney's objection. Now you're speaking without being asked a question to.
Oh, I was asking you a question.
And then the objection.
What are you? Oh, cute.
Speak up.
Give us 1 minute.
Ready?
Order. All right. You make it. You may finish the redirect. You have 2 questions remaining. Yeah, max.
I'm blanking.
What things do you want the jury to understand about King's contract? Give me a second.
Yeah.
We'll challenge your group. You have 30 seconds. Ready? Bring it back. Order. You may conclude.
Did you conquer the most ambiguous?
The largest continuous.
Oh, the largest continuous land in history?
Yes, I did.
Hey, no more questions, Your Honor.
No more questions. All right. Thank you.
No.
Now you're gonna ask what.
Oh, can you stand down? May the witness stand down?
You may have a seat. At this time, defendant, be prepared to call your next witness. Who would you like to call?
I would like to call, who'd like
These words tell the truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
What is your name?
Speak up.
And what relation do you have with this child?
I was Genghis Khan's grandson. I was the founder of the Yuan dynasty, and I was also one of the most powerful leaders of the.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation. That's an opinion. We do not know he was one of the most powerful leaders, so that's it.
Permission for him to be expert witness.
Well, first, sustained. So we have not established that he is a powerful ruler yet. If you lay some foundation, perhaps we could come to that conclusion. So you want to request what?
Permission to him be an expert on the Mongol
Objection.
the Yuan dynasty.
There's no foundation to show that he's an expert. All he's done is ask for his name.
Could you provide some foundation first, please?
Well, he was.
Ask your question. Okay.
So, could you repeat the answer again?
What was the question? Well, I was Genghis Khan's grandson, and also the founder of the Yuan dynasty. And with me being the founder of the Yuan dynasty, I brought the people of China together.
Permission for him to be an expert on the Yuan dynasty.
Objection. Lack of foundation. You still have very little information to show that he's an expert.
Why should we see him as an expert? Based off what he stated.
Well, he was one of the founders of. Well, he was the founder of the Yuan dynasty, and
How long did he serve as the founder of or how long did he serve as a ruler of the Yuan dynasty?
he served for about 60 years.
Ask him how long he served.
How long did you serve?
About 60 to 70 years.
Can you state the years, please?
It was like 12. 16, I think. 12, 60 or something.
Would you like to take a second?
Objection. I think he's lying under the oath. According to modern historians, that is not the case.
Are you requesting to impeach and remove this witness from the trial?
Just yeah.
Wait.
You said the objection after while we were on recess. Yes, for a brief second. Actually, he hasn't approved the recess. Or request.
Wait, I want to object to objection. Because how do you know, like, the modern times that he was the leader of the Yuan dynasty?
How do you what?
How does he know that he's wrong about the time?
I mean, you clearly just cite the witness bio, I assume.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's take 1 minute. Witness, you need to understand your role, so that way we can actually get your question. You have 1 minute. Ready? You gotta know who you are. Okay, so I need to get your bio right now. Yeah, but he's trying to tell you have to say it. If you were only the leader of the year,
My request for impeachment has been wrong. Yes, please. For now.
Okay. Are you prepared to continue your questioning?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
So, how did, what were your early days of reigning land?
When Odie funded me with acres of land, I tried letting tribes and towns, which were invaded, have government of their own. But after, like, I tried this and failed, I had to send officials to, for like 3 options tax being hard.
Objection of narrative, the witness should just answer the question and not go on and on. Objection. He said one sentence, it just had commas in it. Just like 7 commas.
Please answer just the question as asked, and then the attorney can ask you to elaborate as necessary.
I mean,
Please speak up for the jury.
I tried letting the tribes like have my land, but after I failed, I'd like send officials.
Speak up loud.
After I like tried letting tribes have like my land, this failed sadly like brings officials over.
So, what was your definition of barbaric?
To me, barbaric means just like animalistic behavior, just like being violent.
Objection is speculation. We don't want his opinion of barbaric. He hasn't even been set as an expert.
Wait, he has.
No, he hasn't. No,
Could I get, Your Honor, could I get a 1 minute, right, recess?
Yes, you may. Great. Matters if you're an expert or not. We just need to know the content to your and then they can decide if barbaric is You're spending too much time worrying about we're not spending enough time. We need to talk about that. Culturation and bringing Mongols into Chinese culture and who went over the Yuan dynasty. More than enough time to more instituted throughout the Yuan dynasty. You have 1 minute remaining in your direct examination.
Could you read this, Kublai Khan? In the witness handbook, the witness bio of Kublai Khan.
Go ahead, I'm just going to pull it up while you're talking. Keep going.
Kublai Khan's rise to power began after the death of his brother Mongols Khan, who served as Great Khan of the Mongol Empire. Following a series of succession struggles, Kublai successfully claimed the title of Great Khan in 1260, through not without opposition from his brother, who also vied for the title. After defeating Eric Bogue in a civil war that lasted 4 years. Kublai emerged as the undisputed ruler. However, the Mongol Empire by this time had fragmented into multiple colonies, with each region functioning semi-independently. Kublai Hastened China was effectively the ruler of the eastern part of the empire. His focus was on consolidating Mongol rule over China.
You have one question. What is that saying? No, I asked your question. What is that saying?
Basically, all that's saying is that after my brother died, I had a fight with my brother, and I became the ruler, the great Khan of the Mongol Empire. And I effectively ruled China.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Chance to cross-examine the witness.
Alright, so you're Kublai Khan, right?
Yeah.
And as we talked about, since 1960 you went by the title of Great Khan. Okay. And as we just talked about, you went into a civil war with your own brother in order to just get that title.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And we just read the evidence. Anyway, you ruled over the Yuan dynasty, correct?
Yes.
But the Yuan dynasty didn't even last 100 years, correct?
Yes.
And did you or did you not have to overthrow the Song dynasty, which lasted 319 years, in order to obtain the Song dynasty?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. And Marco Polo served under you, right?
Yes.
Could you read this letter that he wrote about you?
I believe it's in the additional evidence. Yes, additional evidence.
The Khan himself is distant from many parts of his empire, relying on emissaries to enforce his will. Sometimes the law and orders that come from the court are not well understood or respected in far-off regions. From the travels of Marco Polo, both do Dr.
Thank you. So just to clarify, Marco Polo, a person who has first-hand witness, wrote this about you.
It wasn't.
It's a yes or no question.
Yes.
And speaking about letters, could you read this piece?
For we do not pity those who weep, nor are we tender to those who complain. You have heard that we have conquered the lands and cleansed the earth of corruption.
Louder. I can't even hear my connection.
And killed most of the people. You're simply ours to pursue. And what man will shelter you? What road will save you? What country protect you? You have no deliverance from our swords, and you cannot avoid dreading us, for our horses are swift, our arrows do pierce, our swords like thunderbolts, our hearts like rocks, and our numbers like sand. Fortresses cannot withstand us, armies are no avail in fighting us. Your prayers against us will not be heard, for you have eaten forbidden things, and your speech is foul. You betray oaths and promises, and disobedience from righteousness prevail among you. Be informed that your lot will be shame and humiliation. From a section of the letter from Kublai Khan as reported by Al.
And just remind everyone who wrote that letter.
No. That's your recorded. Who wrote the letter?
Kublai Khan.
Which is, yeah.
Okay, so just one final clarify. You sent this letter to Kutuz to warn him what would happen to him, or what happened to all of them
if they didn't surrender to you guys?
Yes.
Alright, now for the questions, Your Honor.
Chance to redirect?
So, Kublai Khan, could you read Exhibit E of the evidence doc?
Yeah, shut down.
The Yuan dynasty was established by the Mongols and ruled China from 1271 to 1368. The first emperor was Kublai Khan, 1260 to 1294, who finally defeated the Song dynasty, which had reigned in China since 960. Stability and peace in China brought a certain economic prosperity for some as Kublai, and his successes promoted international trade, which saw the now unified country open up to the wider world.
No further questions, Your Honor.
What is this from?
This is from. We have no source.
Objection, lack of foundation. He doesn't even know where his own evidence is coming from. He's just stating it. That source.
Also, objection, he never brought this up and he never asked for permission to show new evidence.
Is this from the witness bio?
This is from the evidence.
In this bio.
Yeah. Had we submitted this previously?
Nope.
No?
So overrule or not?
No, I'm trying to, like, if we had already presented this evidence before, then I would allow it, but I'm trying to decide if it.
We have not.
Okay. Is that what you read when he had you read it?
Yeah.
No, I think it was a different part.
Like,
No, Shiki had him read something at the end of it. That's
without the
different.
witness file.
It was.
Okay, so then we cannot submit new evidence in a redirect. You can only clarify key points. So one final question to Kublai Khan. What would you like to ask? You need a second?
Yes.
Yeah, let's take 1 minute. Wait!
That's okay.
Okay, so long as he goes quickly, I'm gonna allow him a couple of questions. So you're gonna say.
So, according to the opening argument, Kublai Khan, you, made significant reforms under the Mongol government, the Yuan dynasty government to be specific and facilitate.
Yes.
And you also facilitated trade along the Silk Road.
Correct.
Did you also promote religious tolerance?
I did.
No further questions, John.
You may step down. At this time, we'll take a brief 2-minute recess. If you need to use the restroom, get a drink of water. Be quick. Wait! Don't be late. We're starting in 2 minutes.
Oh my god. Oh, here, let me try. Oh, hold on. Here we go. I got it.
Here we go. All right. Order. At this time, defense, will you please call your next witness?
We don't have enough. Wait, where'd they go? They're still in the bathroom. I think they.
They're hanging out, having fun.
I know.
You're ruining our judge's court. You have to be ready to go under this law.
No, I got my ID
For a minute.
I mean, like, after like 2 minutes.
Well, they're like,
You talk to me, attorney? Kobayashi?
Can we get 1 minute?
they're coming down the hallway.
You have 30 seconds. Hey!
Did you come back in the girls' bathroom? What? You should have said like Jamie. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Why did we say you were going to go to the girls'
I was trying to like not feel like
Alright, we return at this time. Defense, will you please call your next witness?
I would like to call Marco Polo to the stand.
Marco?
They're going to know that.
Marco, that?
Marco Polo, do you swear to tell the whole truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Me too.
You may proceed.
What's your name?
My name is Marco Emilio Polo.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Venice, Italy.
What was life like growing up in Europe?
Although born into a wealthy and rich family, also being a merchant, it was rough during childhood ages before.
Objection narrative. The witness should not keep going on and on. We should have fairly short answers. The witness is just spacing out words. It seems like he only has a one sentence answer.
I will allow him to continue. We're just establishing some foundation.
From ages, I was born to 15, I grew up fatherless and motherless, and was raised by extended family.
Can you tell us a bit about how you ended up working with the Mongols?
My father, when I turned 15, eventually came back with my uncle, Mafia. And then took me to China with them in 1271 to go to the court of Khan because Kublai Khan had asked for wisdom from wise men.
What was the Mongol conquest like?
Well, yes, it was very sad to see sometimes. When you think in a big, wide picture, you have to think enemies want land. Enemies will take land if you don't stop them. You have to stop.
You're on a narrative. He's going on and on.
Object to the objection, he's simply making an example to prove his sentence that he's right. Objection to your objection to your objection. Finishing should give fairly short answers and not go on and on. I've counted this has already been over. This is building foundation as the honor has said before. He will allow it, so I just maybe allow it.
Do me a favor, try and shorten your answers a little bit, and then if necessary, the attorney can always ask you to elaborate. Okay.
Enemies will take land if they want it. Enemies, and we have to stop them. So people like Khan need to expand to take out enemies that want land that will try to take them out.
Can you read from this piece of evidence, which is from Britannica, a reliable source, written by a historian?
The Yuan dynasty was established by the Mongols and ruled China from 1271 to 1368. Their first emperor, Kublai Khan, which was alive 1260 to 1294, he finally defeated the Song dynasty, which had reigned in China since 960. Stability and peace within China brought a certain economic prosperity for some as Kublai and his successors promoted international trade, which saw the now unified country open up to the wider world.
Objection, Your Honor, relevance. Why is this about the Yuan dynasty relevant to Marco Polo? That evidence did not even mention Marco Polo.
Marco Polo worked under Kublai Khan, so simply talk about our leader, which is about to the next question, where I ask him where Kublai Khan feels like Khan is laying foundation for that.
I'll continue.
What was Kublai Khan's rule like?
Kublai Khan's rule was very strict, but you have to be strict with such a large dynasty, because if one person doesn't like you,
Objection of speculation. You don't have to be strict. There are things you can be strict, you can be loved. Objection to your objection. You're just giving your opinion right now.
Objection to your objection. Which you already clarified in your child's Marco Polo. You said that Kublai Khan was often hidden in other parts of the empire.
Objection to your objection to your objection. Marco Polo worked directly under Kublai Khan and knew him better than anyone.
And he did write this speech.
Objection, you haven't stated him as an expert yet, so his opinion is
I will allow you to answer, but I still feel like your answers are wandering. I need them to be succinct and to the point. So just answer the question that is provided, and then we can elaborate as necessary.
yes, it was strict. In what was given for my bio was that I previously said in my own book that he was strict, but with such a vast empire, you need to have a good hand on that empire, because let's take what happened.
No elaborations, right? So he was strict, but he needed to be strict to maintain his audience.
Can you tell us a bit what happened after the Mongols conquest under Kublai Khan's rule?
I was in the video.
Can we get a brief moment?
Yeah, you have 30 seconds. Great!
So what happened was...
I agree with you, starting with the bigger points, but rather than talk about objection, brother, I still like you, but not right now. Yeah, I do, but not a word. Yeah, try.
Remember you're on camera.
What did you do?
Just check yourself out on the TV. Order. All right, we got this. All right, will you please proceed?
So my last question was for jog your memories. Can you tell us a bit about what happened after the era of conquest under Kublai Khan's rule?
It brought past Mongols the silk slaves, a lot of good trade, and basically peace throughout during the time of past Mongols.
No further questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Chance to cross again?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may. You may proceed.
Who are you?
I am Marco Polo.
And you served as a confidant under Kublai Khan, right?
Yeah.
So were you able to witness Kublai Khan's actions firsthand and document them?
Yeah.
And according to your own words, you described how they acted, right?
Yeah.
So may I submit a piece of evidence?
You may.
So this is from Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Could you please read the definition of barbaric?
Having or shown the desire to inflict severe pain or suffering on others.
May I submit another piece of evidence?
You may.
So this is from The Travels of Marco Polo, Chapter 5, The Death of Nayan. He wrote this himself, right there.
when that great monarch heard when that great monarch heard that Navarre was taken, he ordered him to be put to death in the manner I am now to tell you. He was wrapped in a carpet and violently tossed to inferior lineage. His blood might not be shed on the ground, nor his cries ascend into the air.
I'm remembering it all. It's coming back. Caleb, are you okay?
And according to your own words, do you not believe that Kublai Khan's actions were barbaric?
Barbaric?
Barbaric.
Barbaric? Yes. No.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Chance to redirect. You have 30 seconds. Hey! Make sure you speak really loud for the jury. They're still struggling. Yeah.
The camera's right there. You see the camera head while you're looking at herself in the okay, this is all right.
Let's bring it back.
I would like to revisit the definition of the word barbaric.
Oh, the word barbaric is like wild, out of control, animalistic. It's like run loose, like a bear in the woods.
Objection on speculation. We have evidence that shows the definition of barbaric, so now his opinion of it is just an opinion and he's not necessary.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Next, can you tell us a bit about violence in the 13th century really quickly?
It was very common, like the Pope likes to say, very common.
Objection, lack of foundation. This is new information. You're supposed to be building off the information already stated.
This is not new information. It was founded during the trial. We have evidence about how the Pope led crusades and violence happening all over in the 13th century. If you remember.
Withdrawn.
You may proceed.
And there was a very successful at the time, very fatty.
Speak louder, please.
There was a very immense death toll at the time, very, very saddening to, I'm sure, many. And
So what were the Mongols doing at the time? Anything out of the ordinary? Or were they just better at it?
they were not really, it wasn't really out of the ordinary. They were they were
Okay,
better.
so speculation. This is opinion. If they're good at it or not. I mean, there are many places that have also done it. But they
I'd
might
like to
use
object to your objection. When you talk about the Mongols, some of your evidence pointed to all the places that they had conquered. So your evidence is showing how effective they
We're
were.
not talking about our evidence. We're talking about this witness and the evidence presented with the witness. He hasn't been considered an expert yet, so his
But
opinion
this
matters.
evidence has already been pointed to in court, so we're not asking for his stated.
But this evidence does not say if the Mongols' activity was out of the ordinary or not. It just states there was all other activity.
Also, he stated, in my opinion, or I think. So.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. I'll remind the jury to keep in mind that he is sharing his perspective and his opinion.
They, from evidence, were better at it when you look in a large perspective with the land they gained, the amount of wars they won.
And were they more effective at it due to their administration, the effective administration of the empire?
Very effective administration leading them to their wide history.
No further questions, Your Honor. Thank
You may step down. At this time, we will move into our final witness. Defense, will you please call your last witness?
I would like to call Prince Isaac first to the witness stand.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
What is your name?
I was the first ruler of Moscow and Vladimir.
How did you end up working with the Mongols?
After the Mongol conquest of the Russian princes were required to pay tribute to the Mongols. I was one who collected the money and distributed it.
How close was your relationship with the Mongols?
I was very close to most of the clans of the Mongols. This was this way because I worked with several of them.
Your Honor, may you grant expert witness based on this information?
Objection, Your Honor. Lack of foundation. She has simply said that she knows a couple of the Mongols. That is not enough foundation to make someone an expert.
By expert, you want them to see the Ivan as an expert on the Mongols or an expert on what? What expertise are you looking for?
Like the expert on the Mongol horde.
On the Golden Horde?
Yeah.
Here, can I have attorneys approach the bench? Just one attorney from each approach the bench.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I can talk. Y'all are like terrified. So
That like helps your entire drive.
Alright, order. Okay, witness will not be seen as an expert witness. Okay.
How did you view the Mongol conquest?
Well, I disagree with some of their battle tactics. I'm aware of instability of.
Objection, speculation. We do not want your opinion. If you agree or disagree, just stick information.
What was the question again?
How did you view the Mongol conquest? We don't want her or his views. We just want the opinion, or not the opinion, the facts.
Are you going somewhere with this?
No. Okay. Let's go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was life like in Russia under Mongol rule?
Life was stable. The Mongols maintained law and order
It allowed us to practice our traditions and contributed to Moscow's growth.
Your Honor, we would like to submit Exhibit D.
When Genghis
Read it really loud for the
When
jury.
Genghis Khan's cause prospered and the tribes and peoples of that region were brought under his sway, he dispatched envoys to other tribes and peoples in the surrounding areas, calling upon them to submit. All who submitted were admitted to the number of his commanders, were enrolled in his army, and were regarded with indulgence and favor. As for the rebellious, he struck them with the sword of annihilation, and in the twinkling of an eye the tumult of their disobedience was laid low. He established new laws and laid the foundations of justice, and he abolished their vile customs and evil practices.
What was the source on that?
It was, I don't know how to pronounce it, it was like Adam Malik Giovanni, and that was also the guy that in the evidence that they posted, he was one of the sources of saying how many the Mongols had killed in their journey. So,
He's a well-known Persian scholar, Persian chronicler.
yeah. And does this evidence relate to your experience living under Mongol rule?
Yes, the Mongols only punished rebellion, like every empire, and rewarded loyalty, and frankly, that's discipline, not simply fighting.
Objection, Your Honor, speculation as her opinion that it was discipline, says other things.
Sustained. You may proceed.
Okay. What did Mongol leadership mean for Moscow's future?
Their systems helped Moscow rise in wealth and power, shaping its future greatness.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Chance to cross again. Chance to cross again.
Yes. May I proceed?
You may.
You are Ivan Kalita, correct? Correct. When were you born? I couldn't be able to.
You have it pulled up right now?
I
Alright, so
could.
you were born in.
So you were born in 1304, but I also
Correct.
object that she does not know what she's talking about. She doesn't know when she was born.
Make sure you're addressing the witness as a he. This is Ivan
He,
Kodia.
my bad. He doesn't know when he was born. When I think everybody here would know when they're born.
Objection, you don't even know it's a he.
Order. We are not here to disparage the witness. We're here to find the facts of the case. Please stick to those facts. If you know the date that they were born, ask them.
I would like to submit a piece of evidence from the trusted source of Britannica. Can you please take or read off this?
I was born in 1304 and died March 31st, 1340. And I was the Grand Prince of Moscow from 1328 to 1340, and the Grand Prince of Vladimir from 1331 to 1340. And my policy increased Moscow's power and made it the richest principality in Eastern Russia.
Thank you. So you are the Grand Prince of Moscow and Vladimir, correct?
Correct.
And you became the Grand Prince of Vladimir because you and the Golden Horde teamed up against Sibir because of rebellions in your competition of power with Alexander Sibir, correct?
Correct.
So you, Ivan Kalita, tried to get rid of a whole principality, and especially Alexander Sibir because you wanted more recognition from the Mongols? You know that the Kievan Rush and his people fought for years and lost so many lives so they could have independence. These later turning into your people, correct?
Correct.
But even after all these losses and all their dedication, you ultimately sided with the Mongols, throwing all this work in the trash, correct?
Correct.
Did your people even matter to you? Then why did you treat them like this?
This is argumentative and badgering the witness.
Okay. No further questions.
Sustained.
No further questions.
No further questions? Okay. Chance to redirect?
May I have a 1 minute recess?
Yeah, 1 minute. Great.
Okay, what do you want to know about
Sorry, that's everyone.
You worked with the Mongols. You worked with the Mongols, correct? Correct. You collected tribute for the Mongols, correct? Correct. Making you wealthy? Correct. And that made Moscow contain power, correct? Yes. In working with the Mongols, you were still allowed to remain your religion, correct? Yes.
objection of lack of foundation. They haven't brought up religion anywhere throughout the debate, whole trial, and especially through his trial.
Object your objection. It is in the witness file that they were allowed to remain there.
So we haven't brought it up yet.
Yeah. You haven't brought up the
Lack of foundation. We haven't brought it up yet. But in this
But did you bring it up with
No.
Genghis Khan?
But
we
talked about it when
didn't bring up.
We talked about their religious tolerance.
We didn't bring
And
it
we're
up.
just restating that with
Alright, any final questions?
No further questions.
Alright,
May Prince I be first step down from
you may step down. Okay, at this time, we have concluded our witnesses. Defense, do you have any further witnesses to call?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, prosecution, do you have any further witnesses?
May the defense rest.
No, Your Honor. May the defense rest.
Alright, at this time, here's the plan. We are going to recess until Friday. On Friday, we will hear closing arguments. On Friday, the jury will deliberate. On Friday, we will render or decide the awards of the trial as well.
No problem.
What's that?
No, like.
No costumes. Yeah, you do not have to dress up. Again, if you're doing closing arguments and you want to dress up, I think it would look beneficial to the jury, but that is up to you. So again, we just don't. We only have 10 minutes. It's not enough time to get into those closing arguments. So at this time, will the jury please step out in the hall? I'll just chat with them. If I can get actually, if you guys will stay in here, I'll just chat with the jury.
Your Honor.
What?
Your Honor, can we like look at?
No.
A quick conversation about where do you think the jury is leaning? Like, if you were the jury, where would you? What do you think is still there? What do you think the jury is?
Okay, guys. So, who do you think? You guys need. Who do you think the jury's leaning towards? The prosecution?
I got you, Your Honor. You're not the judge.
Like, remember in the just getting back debate when we kind of talked about, even though they all voted for math,
No, he didn't. We did not admit that we lied.
yes, you did.
No.
Justin lied. He didn't. No,
Everybody
lied.
I don't know the prosecution. Because you guys sold. We kind of sold our whole guy. And then we sold our good pets.
Guys, it's still live.
Yeah.
Obviously, the press is gonna win.
I object. I feel like prosecution is going to win.
Objection, my lord.
So, no offense to you guys, but the witnesses got kind of battered.
Objection, battery
Sustained.
All we have to do is jog the jury's memory of what happened the other day. The Pope said she was barbaric.
But what did they say?
And they didn't answer every question.
Oh my God, from everyone.
Order in this court.
Order in this court. We are not
Objection is in the court.
It's actually 6
Guys,
If justice matters more than fear,
oh my God.
then facts matter more than feelings. Then call the Mongols barbaric. After all you've heard, wouldn't it just be wrong? It would be a denial of the truth.
Hey, look, are you reading your closing argument?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I disagree with that.
Micah.
I have many reasons. For example, I'll lose this them. He was rolled into a carpet and trampled my horse. Oh, that's not true. And then we put him on family.
I can go back and watch this.